Hello everyone, it's me, it's Mark, and I'm here with you for another live stream class. Before I do anything, I need to know if you can see me. I need to know if you can hear me. If you can see me, if you can hear me, please say yes in the chat so I know everything is a-okay. Let's see, Helga says yes. Thank you, Helga. Carlos, howdy, howdy. Carlos says yes. Oh, Kadeen, I see Kadeen. Kadeen says yes. Thank you, Kadeen. Okay, let's see. Oh, Hannah says yes. Thank you, Hannah. Ah, Diva says yes. Thank you, Diva. Dima says yes. Great. Alvet says yes. Thank you, Alvet. Okay, you can see me, you can hear me, everything is how it should be, and that is good news. And as you know, we always start our class with a toast, actually 2 toasts. So whatever you're drinking, pick it up. Our first toast is for the members of the channel. Their names are in green. They support me. They support the channel. Carlos is here. His name is in green. He is representing the green team. Let's give Carlos and the rest of the green team a big thank you. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And because we had a toast, we have to have a drink. Bottoms up. Our second toast, it is for you, because without you, there's no reason for me to be here. So let's toast to you. Let's toast to a fun, interesting, informative, and productive lesson today. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. And let's give a big thank you to Ramulo. Ramulo, thank you. Cheers, bump. Cheers, bump. Thank you, Ramulo. Let's toast to you. Okay, Romulo, thank you so much for that kind support. I really appreciate it. You are always doing this. You are very kind to me. I really appreciate that. Your name goes right here. And you get a big heart. Yes, you do. So thank you so much, Romulo. I really appreciate that. Okay. Wow. Nice way to start the class today. For sure, for sure. The super chat from Romulo. I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Okay. Let's now talk about today's class. And we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 activities to do. As we've been doing lately, you are going to choose the order of the activities. I'll write the activities on the board, and then you guys choose what we will do. Yeah, the order, not what we will do, but when we will do these activities. We have an idiom, of course. So let's put idiom here. Yeah. And so you could see there's no number there, right? Because we don't know when we'll do it. You guys determine when we will. Look at the idiom. We also have choose the best word, right? So we have choose the best word. That's a worksheet. You choose the best word for the sentence, right? And it's a review activity. Okay, choose the best word. We also are going to do 50 very short, well, we're going to do a conversation from my book, 50 very short conversations. We didn't get it done last week, right? Remember? So we're going to get it done today. So it's a conversation. Okay. And then we have our phrasal verbs. We always do that. And we have a video quiz. And worksheets. Oh, geez. Okay. Okay, so here we go. It's time to choose what to do first. Yeah, we're going to do the conversation from the book. Are we going to do the idiom? We're going to do the worksheet, choose the best word. Or are we going to do the phrasal verbs, the video quiz, and worksheets? What shall it be? Waiting for you to decide. First come, first mention, first do. Okay, Helga says idiom. Okay, so the first thing I see is the first thing we'll do. Okay, so idiom. And the idiom today is in over your head. In over your head. If you know what it means, write it in the chat. The idiom is in over your head. Do you know what it means? Whoops. God. Making a lot of writing errors. In over your head. Okay, there's the idiom, in over your head. Do you know what it means? If you do, let's see what you think it means. So I want you first to think about it. Do you know what it means? And then of course we're gonna practice making sentences. Yeah. Helga says you can't handle it right. Yeah, so I have too difficult, right? Same meaning. You can't handle it because it's too difficult. Elvet says it means when you don't see something at first. Yeah, or understand it. Yeah, so it's like too difficult, right? You're in over your head in a situation that you shouldn't be in, right? You're in over your head. Maybe you're taking on too many responsibilities. Oh, I can't do it all. I can't handle it. Or you volunteer to do something and it's too difficult for you, or you try to do a job that's too difficult for you, and you get in over your head, right? So the easiest way to explain is too difficult. It's too difficult. You can't do it. Okay, right? And then of course we're here to practice, so we're gonna make sentences using this idiom, and we learn by examples. So the more sentences we write in the chat, the more we can understand how to use the idiom, and we're learning from each other, right? So you're helping yourself by practicing, and you're helping others by giving your example sentences, right? So my example sentence is, he's in over his head with this project. He's in over his head with this project, right? He volunteered, or he took on the task, but it's too difficult for him. So here's my sentence. He's in over his head. Sorry, I choose the best word. I put it too close. I didn't give enough space. Here it is. He's in over his head with this project. He's in over his head with this project. Okay, so that's my sentence. Let's see your sentence. Yeah, Katie. So to be in a situation beyond one's capacity. Yeah. That is exactly what it means. Lika, hello Lika, how are you today? Good to see you, hello. I see the waving hand, Lika. I'm going to be in Los Angeles this week. Today is my last stream until March. So I'm going back to Los Angeles for 3 weeks. This is our last live stream, and then I'll be back March 13th. let's see. Katie, I thought I would be in over my head learning English, but I'm getting there little by little. Katie, you're doing great. You're not in over your head. Okay, Alvet, okay, that's a good sentence. Speaking long sentences makes me feel in over my head sometimes. Good. Umesh, it's in over my head to be elected to be to the Indian team. Okay, it would be, or we could say, Umesh, if I were elected to the Indian team, I would be over my head. If I were to be elected to the Indian team, I would be over my head. So, what word am I? It's an if clause, right? And so it's a situation that's not a real situation. Okay, Carlos, does he finish the cabinets? Not those cabinets are over his, not those cabinets, they are over his head. Not exactly, Carlos. Will he finish the cabinets? Okay, so you need will, right? Because we don't know, it's the future, right? So will he finish the cabinets? I don't think so, he's over his head. Or will he finish the cabinets? It doesn't look like it because he's over his head. Okay, Helga. I don't see your sentence, Helga. Oh, okay, he's over his head with his kids. He's over his head with his kids. Okay, or right, because the mother is out of town, so he's over his head taking care of the kids. He can't handle it. It's too difficult for him. Or you could say, with his wife out of town, he's over his head taking care of the kids. Oh, that's another good one, Katie. He borrowed too much money and got in over his head. Yes. Difficult paying it back, right? Is he going to make enough money to pay back? Daima, I'm on work. It is okay. I'm in over my head at work. I'm in over my head at work. I'm in over my head at work. Hi, Nada Zidan, hello. Oh, okay, Nada Zidan, that works. The children didn't finish their homework because it's over their head. So children, that's more than two, right? So a few kids, right? You could say, my son didn't finish his homework because he's over his head. Now, it's over his head, it's a little different. It's over my head, meaning I don't understand. But we're not using it that way. In over your head, meaning in the situation. So it's over my head meaning I don't understand. So we give this hand gesture, right? Whoa, it's over my head. What are you talking about? Wow, it's over my head. I don't understand. But in this situation, in over your head, it's too difficult for you. It's a activity, right? It's action. So maybe the project is you're over your head with the project, right? So that actually doesn't work. You're using it. You're actually using a different idiom, Nada Zina. So you could see the other sentences. And it says, she's in over her head when she became a parent for the first time, right? So it's taking care of children, right? And it's very difficult and like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So it's a little different than not understanding something like rocket science or chemistry, you know, or, you know, oh, that math problem, you know, it's over my head. Okay, I'm looking at the clock. We got to change activities now. Oh, there we go. That was our first activity. In over your head. It's too difficult. He's in over his head with this, sorry, this project. Okay, so now what shall we do next? We got more activities. We got choose the best word. We got phrasal verbs, and we got a conversation right here. What shall we do? Okay, let's see. Helga, looks like you fixed your sentence. With his wife out of town, he's over his head taking care of the kids. Yes, perfect. You know, changing diapers, cooking, cleaning. Carlos, no. I wouldn't say, did you change the flat tire? No, it's, I'm in over my head. Maybe you can, but remember, did you know I'm in over my head? I don't think we really use it that way. Okay, I said first one I see, it's phrasal verbs. Okay, so Alvet says phrasal verbs. Okay, let's do phrasal verbs, our second activity. There we go. Number 2, phrasal verbs. And the topic is, let's see, what's the topic? Office problems. So our topic is office problems. Okay, good, good, good. Okay, Carlos, yeah, so for changing a flat tire, you might want to just say, it's too difficult for me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, in over your head, you volunteered to do something, or you know, you said you would do the project, but oh, it ended up being too difficult, right? Like, or like some people said, oh, I'll take care of the kids this weekend, go have fun. But now you're in over your head because you don't know how to cook for the kids. You don't know how to take care of the kids, right? You're in over your head, too much to do, and you're screaming, oh, why am I? Maybe you call some people, I need help, I'm in over my head. Okay, so it's that situation. Not like changing a tire or you know, the homework is too difficult for you. We don't really use it in that situation. Okay, so phrasal verbs, and we got a video quiz. Yeah, and so the video quiz will help us do the worksheets. Yeah, so by doing the phrasal verb quiz is going to help us do the worksheets. So first, let's look at the quiz. Yeah, Hannah, he's in over his head when it comes to his work. Yep. Okay, Nada Zidane. I felt in over my head when I started university because everything was difficult. That works. Yep. That works. Oh, happy carnival, Roberto. Hello, Roberto. Happy carnival time. Okay, good, good. All right. Let's open up the video quiz here. Okay, good, good, good. And you know what we do with the quizzes, right? So how we do the quizzes, I give you a few, I give you a little bit of time to think about what the possible phrasal verb could be, right? What it could be. And remember, phrasal verbs 2 words or more. There could be 3 words, but basically verb plus preposition. And a preposition is can we see? Yeah, okay. A preposition is a place, movement, location, right? And so like go in, right? So the verb is go, and then in is the preposition. So go in. Yeah, that's a phrasal verb. All right? Or clean up. Clean up. Okay? So that's what we're doing. So I give you a little bit of time to think about a possible answer or a possible phrasal verb for the sentence. And then after that, I give you 3 possible choices, and then you choose the best phrasal verb for this sentence. Yeah, we do that. We do this every week. So let's get started. Here we go. Our first phrase, our first sentence, and remember the topic is office problems. Office problems, and the sentence is she had to. Okay, what's the phrasal verb? Complain about the delay. She had to. A complaint about the delay. Okay. Okay, so here we have Uma says submit in, speak out, speak out, send over. Okay, so this is good, right? So you guys are thinking about what it could be, right? And so that's going to help you pick out the correct one, right? So when you start thinking about different possibilities, and then you see a choice of, like, for example, 3, it's going to help you decide which one you should choose, right? That's the purpose here. Okay, so here we go. So I'll give you the 3 choices. So we have hand out, bring up, check off. Hand out, bring up, check off. Which is it for the sentence? She had to. A complaint about the delay. Hand out, bring up, check off. Okay, so we'll go count down for the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's see the answer. Okay, so it's bring up. She had to bring up a complaint about the delay. So bring up meaning to call attention. Tell the manager, right? So she had to tell the manager about a complaint about the delay, right? So she had to bring it up. And like in a meeting, you bring up different topics, right? You mention different topics. You bring it to everyone's attention. So she had to bring up a complaint about the delay. People in the office or the customers were getting angry. So she had to bring it up that there are complaints about the delay. Okay, our next sentence. The manager asked him to. The mistake. The manager asked him to. The mistake. Okay, so what could the phrasal verb be for this sentence? The manager asked him to. The mistake. And then the picture is going to give you a hint, right? It's going to help you think about which phrasal verb you should use. Okay, I will I see put off. Okay, let's look at working on. Okay, let's look at the three possibilities. Okay, so we have fix up, put off, sort out. Fix up, put off, sort out. Which one works for the sentence? Okay, good. Yep. Once you see some possibilities, then it's much easier for you to narrow it down, right? When there's nothing, when you don't see any possibilities, you don't see any ones that could work, you know, it's much more difficult. But once it gets narrowed down, then it's much easier for you to find the correct one. Yeah, so you guys got it. Nice. Yeah. Oh. I think fix up can work. Sort out. The manager asked him to sort out the mistake. Fix up the, let's see, fix up. Fix up is to make it correct, right? Sort out is to find the right one. The manager asked him to fix up the mistake. The manager asked him to sort out the mistake. Oh, okay, fix up works. They both work. Fix up the mistake, like rewrite it, right? So maybe fix up the mistakes. Maybe you would use mistakes, right? Fix up the mistakes. So go over the paper or go over the email and make sure there are no mistakes. So if there are some mistakes, fix them up, fix it up. Sort out, that's kind of the same thing. Sort out, okay, maybe you have to change some sentences around. You have to maybe change some words to make it more clear, right? So sort out the email. So I fix up's okay. Yeah, maybe that's better than sort out. Okay, Alvet has an interesting question here. Is the verb fix more about manual labor, like, you know, fix a car, you know, fix the damage, right? So you have to like use your hands and tools. We use fix for both, right? So on a paper, fix the mistakes. Of course, you know, if a car is broken, you have to fix it. So it's not, we use fix for everything to, you know, make changes, right? Fix something, make it better. So you can make a car better. You can make your paper better. Okay, here we go. Here's our sentence. We need to this issue before the deadline. We need to this issue before the deadline. Okay, so let's look at the three possibilities here. Okay, we have deal with, take over, call off. Deal with, take over, call off. So which is correct for this sentence? Okay, Alvet, good. Okay, let's count down for the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, and the answer is deal with. So it's we need to deal with this issue before the deadline. So deal with, there is a problem. And so deal with means you have to fix it, basically. Like, okay, there's something that is a problem and we have to deal with this. We have to solve it. So deal with means solve, fix. Yeah, we can't ignore it, right? So maybe the easiest thing is, okay, let's just ignore it. Let's put it off. So maybe you have some things to do, and maybe, okay, let's say you made someone angry, and maybe you have a girlfriend, you have a boyfriend, and you did something to make them angry, or you did something that you shouldn't have done. And maybe easier just say, okay, I'll find a new girlfriend. I'll find a new boyfriend. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm just going to ignore it. Yeah, I'm not going to call her. I'm not going to call him. I'm just going to ghost that person instead of dealing with it, right? So dealing with it, you have to like talk to them and maybe apologize. Maybe you have to do some uncomfortable things. But then once you deal with it, then you feel better, right? That's a better way to do it. So when you deal with something, you have to confront it. You have to face it head on. You can't ignore it. You can't walk away. So here we need to deal with this issue before the deadline. So we can't ignore it. We can't forget about it. We have to do it. We have to confront it. We have to meet it face to face, head on. Okay? All right, let's go to our next one. Yeah, these are difficult, not easy. Not easy at all. It's difficult. Okay, here's our next sentence. He forgot to the report on time. So what's he doing here? He forgot to the report on time. Okay, so some are easier than others, right? Like for example, the context, the picture. There's some actual, action that you can see, you can understand. Where some things there's not any action happening, like just people sitting around the table, like the one before. And so it's more difficult for you to understand, okay, what's the situation? What are they doing? If they're just sitting at the table, we don't know the situation. But here in this picture, you see two people. They have something in their hand. So maybe it's easier for you to to understand the phrasal verb. Okay, good. So let's look at the three possibilities. Okay. We have set up, turn in, and bring back. Set up, turn in, bring back. So what I see in the chat, that's fine. But there's words have you have different words, but they have the same meaning, right? So in this situation, hand in is okay. Okay, that's like bring back. That kind of works too, Carlos. Like, you bring back a book from the library, you borrow it, and then you return it, right? You bring it back to the library. So maybe you're looking at the picture. Oh, okay, he's bringing back the report, right? but that's not it. So here, turn in. He forgot to turn in the report on time. Now, the key word here is on time. Bring back the report on time. That's okay. Like, turn in is the best word for this situation. We use it more often than bring back. Bring back, like, you borrow something, like your neighbor's hammer, a tool. You bring back the tool that you borrowed. You bring back a book that you borrowed. You bring back a car that you borrowed. But here, you know, a work situation, and you have to turn in or hand in, you know, reports and paper. So we don't really say bring back for this situation. So I see a lot of you said hand in, and that's fine, and then turn in. So when you do a report, you have to turn it in, right? Or hand it in. Like at school, you hand in your report to the teacher. At work, you hand in your report to your boss. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. So that's a great explanation, Alvet. Bring back would be if you had it with you before. Yes. So report means that you originated it, right? So like I said, you know, at the library, you borrow a book at the library and you bring it back. So it's, you didn't originate it, right? Where a report, you originated it. Before it was just a piece of paper, right? It's just nothing. And then you wrote a report, and so you hand it in. Yeah, exactly. So Alvet, nice explanation there. Yeah, perfect. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go to our next sentence. Okay, the next sentence is, the meeting was because the boss was sick. Now see, we got a picture here. The meeting was because the boss was sick. Now remember, our phrasal verb is 2 words. So 1 word is not a phrasal verb. Okay, Alvet says, call off, canceled out. Cancel, I don't know how many phrasal verbs with cancel, actually. Cancel out. That makes sense. I understand, Helga. But that's not correct. Okay, I see call off, called off, put off. Yeah, those are good choices. Called out, not called out, Umesh. Okay, let's look at the 3 choices. Okay, so we have brought up, carried on, called off. Yeah, you guys got it. Yeah, good. Okay, go down. Okay, you have the answer. Yeah, so called off means canceled, right? Yeah, so Helga, so you could say canceled, right? So the meeting was canceled, but then if we use a phrasal verb, called off. Yeah, okay, good. And the difference between, you know, like for example, just the verb versus phrasal verb. Phrasal verbs have a tendency of sounding more natural. giving maybe a little more imagination, right? Like a better picture of the situation, a little more pizzazz. Yeah, so phrasal verbs like idioms, they just give a little more context to it, paints a little better picture. We just use them more, I don't know why, but just it sounds a little more natural when you use phrasal verbs. So yeah, so the sentence, the meeting was called off because the boss was sick, which means canceled, right? You can say canceled. Okay, our next sentence, we need to, a solution quickly. We need to, a solution quickly. What could it be? So this can be a little difficult because you have the context here isn't great. They're sitting around going, oh yeah, light bulbs going off. So I see Helga, get on, look into, come with, find out. So Roberto is agreeing with Umesh. Helga, find out. Okay, Katie, look into. So we have a few people who think they have the answer. Okay, let's look at the three. Okay, we have go over, come up with, wrap up. Go over, come up with, wrap up. Which one is it? Now, the key word here is quickly. Quickly. That's going to give us a better idea of the phrasal verb. So, quickly. Yep. Yeah, good. Yep, nice. Okay, oh, countdown. Okay, you got it. Yeah, so it's come up with, right? So that means we have to get an idea. We need to come up with a solution quickly. So we need a good idea quickly. We need, how are we gonna solve this? How are we gonna fix this? We have to come up with something quickly. And we're having good ideas. We gotta come up with it quickly. You know, we have to get it done today. Okay, good. Let's go to our next one. He decided to the project until next week. Until next week. He decided to the project until next week. Okay, so this our keyword here, until next week, right? And then our picture here, it's a calendar. And he's moving the calendar ahead. Okay, I see end up, move over. Okay, so some people agree with each other. Actually, for Carlos's, it's not move over, but move up. So move over, you know, so we tell someone, you know, move over to the next seat, move over, like move your body. Just go from here to here, here. So the word is like, you could use one word like postpone, right? Postpone. He decided to postpone the project until next week, right? So postpone it. You know, move it ahead. You can use move ahead, move up, but I wouldn't use, we can't use move over. Move over, I guess we could, but there's move up is better, move ahead is better. We can use move over, but move up is better. And yeah, I think so, Alvet. So Alvet says, is move over more for location? I think so. We tell people, oh, move over a seat. Or can I sit, can you move over? I want to sit down. Yeah, so that's better. Move up. That means postpone. But let's look at the three. Remember, there's not just one word, right? Or not just one answer, right? We can use different phrasal verbs that mean the same thing, right? So let's look at the three choices here. Okay, so we have look over, fill out, put off. Look over, fill out, put off. So move up is not here, but that can work. He decided to move up the project until next week. Yep, that works, Carlos. It's not here, but your choice is correct. Yeah, good, Helga. Yeah, Olivet. Look over, Carlos, means to have a, you know, detailed look, like look over, you're using your eyes, look over. So, for example, Carlos, when you are doing cabinet work and maybe the owner of the house wants to look over your work, right? Oh, that looks, yeah, they look straight. Yeah, I'm looking over the cabinets. Yep, that looks good. Oh, I don't see any dents. I don't see any scratches. Yep, it's straight. So we're looking over to see how you did, right? We're here, it's not that situation. You're postponing something. You're going to do it not now, but later. Yeah, so it's put off. So it means move up, put off. So put off, you're going to wait. You're not going to do it now. You're going to put it off until another time. So he decided to put off the project until next week. So he's not, maybe no time this week. So he's going to put it off until next week. Yeah, Carlos, put off. Maybe you ordered, you know, you're going to do your cabinets this week, but the lumber didn't come in or the hardware didn't come in. So you have to put it off until next week because you don't have the hardware for the cabinets. Okay, our next sentence. She tried to, the angry client. Angry client. So the client, the customer is angry. So she tried to, the angry client. Oh, good, Alvet. Calm down. Helga has calmed down. Right? The client, the customer is angry. So what's she doing? Roberto, you are 100% correct. These are difficult. So that's why we do it every week, right? We do these every week. So in this situation, the more practice, the better you'll remember and understand. Okay, nicely done. We have calm down, hand out, write down. Tolerate, Sam, dog. Not exactly, it's not a phrasal verb. I wouldn't use tolerate, but maybe you would use tolerate like an angry neighbor. Okay, I'm going to tolerate an angry neighbor. Continue. She tried to tolerate the angry. Yeah, you can use tolerate. That works. But phrasal verbs are 2 words or more. Put up with, we can use that. Yeah, she tried to put up with the angry client. Yeah, that works. But this is better, right? You don't want the like tolerate, deal with. That is something like they're going to continue to be angry, but you don't want them to be angry, right? You want them not to be angry. So when we're angry, we're hot and like boiling water, like boiling water, simmering water, like, right? You want everything to relax. You want everyone to get back to normal. So we want to peace. So you want them to calm down, right? So when you're angry, you're not calm. Like, for example, water, right? Calm, when the water's calm, like in a lake or the ocean, it's just flat. But when there's ripples and waves, it's active, right? Of course, water isn't angry. Only people are angry. But like, when there's waves, it's active, right? There's waves and tidal waves and, there's action happening in the water. It's not calm. So people, when they get angry, they do, they speak loudly, they say bad words, they get abusive, maybe violent, right? But we want to calm people down so they're not angry, so they're not violent, so they're not using a loud voice, they're not saying bad words. Let's all calm down. Oh, no, don't say sorry, Semdog. That's okay, Semdog, the purpose, right now, our first look, there's no possible answers, right? So I want you just to use your knowledge of phrasal verbs. I want you to just think of some possibilities, right? So the purpose is for you to think about it, right? And then when you see the 3 possible answers, then you can narrow it down and you can understand better. But at first, I just want you to think about it, right? Brainstorm ideas. Think of possible phrasal verbs. And make your own, right? Just verb plus preposition. So you just make your own verb and then place or position. Okay, here's the sentence. Please the email carefully before sending it. Please the email carefully before sending it. Okay, so Helga has looked through, write down, look through, check in. See, that's what you're doing. Everyone's thinking of different possibilities. Yeah. Okay, so now let's look at the three choices. Look into. Hey, Krishy. Hello, Krishy. You're on vacation. Oh, Wednesday, I'm on vacation. This is our last class before my vacation. So I'm still here in Japan, but I'm leaving in a few days. I have to do a few more things. I have to get a passport. I have some passport problems, but everything is going to be okay, but a little stressful in right now. I'm a little stressed before leaving, but real quick, that Kushi reminded. So I will be on vacation. I'm going to Los Angeles, my hometown, to see my family and friends. And so this is our last class. I'll be back March 13th. Okay, so I'm leaving Wednesday, and then I'm going to be back in Japan. I live in Japan. This is where I'm talking. This is where I'm here right now. I'm here in Japan with you, but I will be in Los Angeles in a couple of days, and then I'll be back. So this is our last live stream for about 3 weeks. So I hope you will not forget about me. I hope you will come to my channel and watch my videos, but I won't be live or premiere videos. Okay, here we go. So back to our sentence here. So yeah, look over. Yep, so please look over. So make sure there's no mistakes. So look it over. And remember, we talked about your cabinets, right, Carlos? So maybe the owners of the house that you built cabinets for, they look over, make sure there's no mistakes. They look over, make sure there's no scratches, there's no flaws in those cabinets. Everything is fine. Okay, hold on, Sam Dog. Yeah, look over. Good job, everyone. Sam Dog says, can we say you will arrive in Japan on 13th of March? You can do that on, actually the best way to say it, on the 13th of March or March 13th, right? So the easy, quick way is March 13th. I'll be back. I will arrive back in Japan on March 13th, or you can say the 13th of March, the 13th of March. Okay, let's go to our next one. Okay, our next sentence. The printer stopped working, so we had to. The problem. You're welcome, Sam Dog. The printer stopped working, so we had to. The problem. What could the phrasal verb be for this sentence? Okay, write down, Sam Dog says. Solve out, says Helga. Look into, says Umesh. Give you a few more seconds here, and then I'll show you the choices. Look into. Okay, let's count down for the possibilities. Okay, let's look at the 3 choices. Okay, we have figure out, turn in, write up. Figure out, turn in, write up. And it says fix up. Okay, that we had to fix up the problem. Okay, that could work. Okay, so Looks like you say figure out. I think you're right. Yeah, so figure out. The printer stopped working, so we had to figure out the problem, right? Figure out is think about it, right? Like solve a puzzle, right? Figure out the problem, like with complicated things, like, you know, a printer, there are many moving parts. There are many possibilities that can go wrong, right? Many things could go wrong, so you have to figure out what went wrong. Okay, nice. Oh, that was it. Okay, I lose track. There's 10, but I don't count. So it's like, oh, how many more? Okay, so what we're going to do now is review. We're going to say the sentences, okay? I'm not going to stop the video. We're going to say the sentences. Are you ready? I need some water. And let's say the sentences, and then we'll do the worksheet. And this is going to help you do the worksheet, right? So we were introduced to the phrasal verbs. We figured out what they mean, and then we'll make sentences with the worksheet. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's say the sentences together. Let's do the video together. Okay. She had to bring up a complaint about the delay. The manager asked him to sort out the mistake. We need to deal with this issue before the deadline. He forgot to turn in the report on time. The meeting was called off because the boss was sick. We need to come up with a solution quickly. He decided to put off the project until next week. She tried to calm down the angry client. Please look over the email carefully before sending it. The printer stopped working, so we had to figure out the problem. Okay, nice. Okay, that was the video quiz. So now it's time for the worksheet. Okay, so let's check the box. Well done, everyone. Oh, good, Helga. Thank you. Okay, so the chat is a great place to learn, yeah? So great job. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so let's do the worksheet now. And all the worksheets are on my Patreon, right? So everything we do here that you see on the screen is on my Patreon. Support me there so I can support you here. Okay, let's check out the worksheet now. Okay, the first one, we have 2 pages. Here's page 1. And it's a matching. So here we match the phrasal verb with the meaning. So I'm going to give you some time to do it. So in the chat, write the answers here. So 1 is deal with, 2 is sort out, 3 is fix up, 4 is put off, 5 is look into, 6 is point out, 7 run into, 8 bring up, 9 call off, 10, work out. And then we have meaning, the meanings. We have A, cancel something. B, solve a problem. C, postpone something. D, handle or manage something. E, mention a topic. F, investigate something. G, repair or improve something. H, meet unexpectedly. I, explain or show something important. J, calculate or find a solution. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my mic and I'm going to give you some time to figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna give you about 1 more minute and then we'll go over the answers. So I'm gonna put 1 minute on the clock, 1 minute to finish up, and then we'll go over the answers. About 10 more seconds. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go over the answers now. Okay, so deal with, that is D. Handle or manage something. So 1D. Sort out, that's going to be B. Solve a problem. Sort out, solve a problem. 3, fix up. That's going to be G. Repair or improve something. Number 4, put off, and that's going to be C. Postpone something. And then 5, look into, that's going to be F. Investigate something. 6, point out, that's going to be I. And that is explain or show something important. 7, run into, that's going to be H. Meet unexpectedly. Number 8, bring up, that's going to be E. Mention a topic. Number 9, call off, that's A. Cancel something. 10, work out, that is J. Calculate or find a solution. And I'll put the answers in the chat here. There are the answers. Okay, good. So let's go to our next. Here we go. Now, here you have to put the phrasal verb in, and I know it's going to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the phrasal verb, the list. Now, hold on, right here. There's the okay. This isn't. So this is just here. Okay. So the list of the phrasal verbs. So it's not the answers for step 2. Okay. Put this in front. Whoops. Hold on. Okay, okay, so it's not the answers, it's just the list of the phrasal verbs. Whoops. So you have a come on. I have to deal with this here. Okay, so it's not the answer. Okay, it's not 1, 2, 3. It's just these are the phrasal verbs to use for the sentences. Okay, so we have deal with, but that's not for number 1, right? So it's just the list of the phrasal verbs to use. So which phrasal verbs go into the sentence? So 1, 2, 3 for the phrasal verb is not the answer. I wonder if I could cover the, well, let me see if I could. Yeah, no, okay, so sorry, just Just look at the phrasal verbs. It's not the answers. Okay, a few more minutes. Thank you for the hearts in the chat. Appreciate that. Okay, I'm going to put one more minute on the clock, and then we'll go over the answers. Okay, about 30 seconds, and then we'll go over the answers. 30 seconds. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's go over the answers now. Remember that the phrasal verbs on the right, the list, is just from step 1. So it's, the numbers don't have to do with the sentences. They don't match. Okay, so here we go. So number 1, we need to deal with this customer complaint today. Deal with. We need to deal with this customer complaint today. Number 2, fix up. Let's fix up the printer before calling IT. Fix up. Let's fix up the printer before calling IT. Number 3, the manager decided to put off the meeting until Friday. The manager decided to put off the meeting until Friday. Number 4, I will look into the issue and report back to you. I will look into the issue and report back to you. Number 5, she brought up an important problem during the discussion. She brought up an important problem during the discussion. Number 6, I ran into my old coworker at the conference. I ran into my old coworker at the conference. 7, can you help me sort out these files? Can you help me sort out these files? Number 8, they had to call off the event because of bad weather. They had to call off the event because of bad weather. Number 9, he pointed out the mistake in the report. He pointed out the mistake in the report. Number 10, we need to work out a solution before the deadline. We need to work out a solution before the deadline. And I wrote the answers in the chat. So those are the answers in the chat there. Oh, Helga, good. Okay, let's now go to page 2. It's page 1 finished. And remember, the worksheets are my Patreon. So what you see is there on my Patreon. Okay, let's go page 2. There it is. Okay, now what we did here is, okay, so you're going to go opposite. So you're going to take the one word and make it into a phrasal verb. Okay, so in the sentence, there is a one-word meaning. And then you're going to make it into a phrasal verb. Okay, so you're going to do the opposite approach. You have one word, and you're going to change it into a phrasal verb. Okay, here we go. Okay, so rewrite the sentence using the phrasal verb. Hold on a second here. I want to move that over there. Okay. Okay, so rewrite the word into a phrasal verb. So please handle this problem quickly. Okay, what phrasal verb can handle be? Okay, please, and then the phrasal verb. So replace handle with a phrasal verb. Number 2, The company postponed the product launch. Okay, change it to a phrasal verb. I investigated the situation carefully. Change it into a phrasal verb. She mentioned a new idea during the meeting. Change it into a phrasal verb. They canceled the training session. Change it into a phrasal verb. Okay. Guys are almost done here. Okay, you guys are doing well. See, so you can go both ways, right? You can do the phrasal verb and a one-word meaning, right? So we have a one-word meaning, and so now you're going to change it into a phrasal verb. Good, good, good. Seam Dog, you're doing great. Okay, good, Carlos. Okay, this is a good way for you to master these phrasal verbs. Good. Okay, let's go one more minute. One more minute. And then step 4 is we're going to just make your own sentences using these phrasal verbs. So we're almost done here. We have 4 steps. Okay. Okay, let's go over the sentences. Let's change these words into phrasal verbs. Okay, sentence 1. Please deal with the problem quickly. Please deal with, Please deal with this problem quickly. Deal with. Number 2, the company put off the product launch. The company put off the product launch. Number 3, I looked into the situation carefully. I looked into the situation carefully. Number 4, she brought up a new idea during the meeting. She brought up a new idea during the meeting. Number 5, they called off the training session. They called off the training session. Good. Okay, I will put the answers there in the chat. chat. Okay. We got one more. Now it's your turn, of course. So we don't have a lot of time. So make sentences with deal with, sort out, fix up, put off, look into. Please make your own sentences. Deal with, sort out, fix up, put off, look into. And let's go with, let's do 3 minutes, okay? Because we still have more to do. We always run out of time. Okay, so I'm going to put 3 minutes on the clock. Okay, I want to see your sentences using these phrasal verbs, okay? So here we go. Countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and make your sentences. Deal with, sort out, fix up, put off, look into. Okay, sing dog. While I was working as a customer service representative, I had difficulties in terms of dealing with the customer problems. Good. Okay, Carlos. I will fix up your cabinet doors. Good. Now, we don't need cabinets, just cabinet doors. Helga, don't put off things till tomorrow that you can make after. No, today. Don't put off things till tomorrow that you can make today. Good, Carlos. Oh, okay, Helga. Okay, there you go. Okay, good. Okay, Seam Dog. To sort out our problems, we should hire an expert. Good sentence. Katie, she has to deal with the complaints. Yes. Few more seconds and then we will continue. We still have 2 more activities to do. Choose the best word and our conversation. Okay, Carlos, I deal with the client to figure out the problem. Okay, Helga, I have to fix up the tap in the bathroom. Okay, Alvet, I need to deal with my job before going on that trip. Yep, that's what I'm doing right now. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, because I have a trip coming up and I have to deal with some passport problems. But I'll get it done. Okay. That was our worksheet. Yep, so let's check the box. Good job, everyone. See, Semdog, although Karen graduated from the Department of Mechanics, she can't fix up her own car. Well done. Okay, I like that sentence, Semdog. Okay, we got 2 more activities to do. We have choose the best word. It's another worksheet. It's actually a quiz. It's a quiz. And then we have a conversation from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. So what shall we do next? Choose the best word or the conversation? The first one I see, that's what we will do. The first suggestion I will take. Okay, Helga says conversation. So that's number 3. Okay, and of course, it's from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. Yeah, see? And the topic is, well, we're going to show concern. Show concern. Okay, concern, right? Like you worry about the other person. Like you're showing concern. You have empathy for the other person. Empathy means you can feel their hurt. You can feel their their problem, right? So you're going to show concern. You're going to deal with them, right? And it's usually like, oh, are you okay? What can I do for you? I understand, right? And so you're maybe facial expression. Oh, that's terrible, right? You're showing concern. You're using body language, like, right? And then of course words. So you understand their problem. And yeah, so let's look at the conversation. And then of course you'll make your own sentences. Okay, so let's have a look at the conversation here. Okay, so it's conversation 35, showing concern. And the conversation starts, are you all right? And then the other person says, maybe. And so here, oh no, right? It's a traffic accident. And so he's going, right? He's showing concern. If you weren't showing, you just go, so what, right? You're showing concern. You're worried about the person. And so you're using body language, like, right? You're using your body to communicate to. And then the conversation continues. You don't look so good. Yeah, I feel a little dizzy. I'm calling an ambulance. Thank you. Okay, so let's do it again. Are you all right? Maybe. You don't look so good. Yeah, I feel a little dizzy. I'm calling an ambulance. Thank you. Okay, so, and then we have our expansion right here. What happened? I hurt my, okay? What happened, right? You want to know, you're concerned about them. So you're asking questions, right? And so by asking the question, you are showing concern. You are showing interest in their problem or their injury or whatever they are feeling hurt or sad, right? That's injury, or like their boyfriend or girlfriend left them and so they feel sad. And so you are showing concern for them. You are showing your understanding for their situation. And we have a couple key patterns here. So what happened? And then the pattern, I hurt, we're going to practice, I hurt my, right? So, so maybe at work, someone comes into work and they have a bandage and, oh, what happened, right? You're showing concern for them. and then you, oh, what happened to your hand? What happened to your shoulder? What happened to your ear, right? Whatever, it's an injury. And so your reply is, I hurt my hand, right? I hurt my, and you know, it's a injury. So I hurt, it's a injury. So let's practice this pattern for a few minutes here. What happened? So I'll say what happened, and then you say, I hurt my, okay? So I'm going to show concern. What happened? And then Carlos, I hurt my hand with the hammer. Oh boy, right? That's terrible. And I can, you know, we've all like hurt ourselves, right? And so we can understand your pain because we have that experience. And so if you share the experience, then you understand what the person is feeling like. So if you smash your thumb with a hammer, oh boy, I did that too. I understand how that hurts. I understand the pain. So you're showing concern because you know that pain. You know what it feels like. You have the same experience. Helga said, what happened? Helga says, I twisted my ankle. Yeah, we know that. I've twisted my ankle. That hurts. Carlos, I hurt my back. This is too heavy. Yeah, so we know back pain, right? So we understand your feeling. Yeah, so everyone has hurt their back. Everyone has, you know, felt that, having a bad back or having a backache. So it's not fun. It's not enjoyable. Now, mention it now, I'm thinking about my back. My back is pretty good. I don't have any back pain. Okay, good. Okay, let's go like 2 minutes and then we'll go on to our last activity. So 2 minutes. Tell me what hurts. Oh no, Katie. What happened? Katie says, I hurt my toes on the rock. Yep. I've stubbed my toe. Boom. It's like, it's very sensitive, right? Your toes are very sensitive. So it hurts a lot when you bang your toes, stub your toes. Not fun, not enjoyable. Okay, another minute and a few seconds to tell me about your injury so I can show concern. Carlos, I hurt my leg playing football. Oh boy, are you okay, Carlos? That is terrible. Football is a, dangerous sport. Many people get injured playing football. Many injuries on the football field. Yeah, actually, probably most injuries happen playing sports, right? Tennis, whatever activity you do, that's probably where the most injuries happen. Oh, toothless or toolish. What happened? I sprained my ankle playing badminton. I enjoy badminton. That's happened to me. Any sport is dangerous. I agree. Wow. Well, the downhill skiing, the Winter Olympics is happening, and there's been injuries in the Olympics, right? So many injuries when you're going fast. When you are traveling at a high speed, there are injuries. Hannah, he had to deal with the problem at his office, sort everything out, and fix the mess he had made. Before going home, he's in over his head with his work. Hannah, very good. Nice writing, Hannah. Great sentences. Okay, Alvet, I hurt my head after falling from my bicycle. Oh boy. Oh, my brother has Tool tattoos on his body. My brother follows Tool. Yep. Seam dog. I hurt my fingers because of writing a lot of new English words by using my laptop. Oh, that's a good injury. Yeah, Carlos. So the Olympics are in Italy. Okay, great. We ran out of time on the clock. Now we got one more activity to do, and that's choose the best word. And actually, it's a review activity. Every live stream, we have a quiz on top of the chat today, just like every time. There's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word. You choose the best word for the sentence. Please do that on top of the chat. But here we're going to do 6. We're going to review. So we've done a lot over our time here, and so it's good to review, to recycle, so that we can recall and remember better. Okay, so let's number this. Number 4. It's a worksheet. Choose the best word. And then, of course, on top of the chat, there's another choose the best word. But we'll do that after this. Okay, is that it right there? I think so. Okay, good. Here we go. Make it a little bit bigger. Is that too? It's too big. Make it smaller. Make it smaller. Let's see. Okay, that works. Okay, here we go. Number 1. Choose the best word. When money is tight, you need to your expenses carefully. A, forget. B, increase. C, manage. D, ignore. Choose the best word. Okay. Okay, I see manage. Okay. Yeah. Be careful. Okay, that's right. It's manage. So when money is tight, you need to manage your expenses carefully, right? For sure. Okay, here we go. Number 2. He missed the bus and had a new plan. He missed the bus and had a new plan. A, come up with. B, give up. C, break down. D, put off. So, Singda, Carlos is always congratulating people. He's always positive. So Carlos is a very positive person. He gives positive energy to the chat. Yep. Okay, you guys got it. Good. So it's come up with. Yeah. He missed the bus and had to come up with a new plan. Okay, number 3. Number 3, she felt overwhelmed but didn't under pressure. Right? Overwhelmed, that could be in over your head, right? So you could say she felt in over her head but didn't under pressure. So we can use today's idiom right there. She felt in over her head but didn't. And then we have A, rest, B, hide, C, escape, D, break. Okay, Helga, good. Okay, the answer for 3 is break. She felt overwhelmed, but didn't break under pressure, right? She didn't break and like mentally break, right? Like, I give up. Oh no, I can't do it, right? So she didn't break under pressure. Number 4. If you don't feel well, you should a doctor. If you don't feel well, you should a doctor. A, watch. B, see. C, follow. D, hear. Watch, see, follow, hear. If you don't feel well, you should a doctor. Good, good, good. Yeah, so see a doctor, that's right. If you don't feel well, you should see a doctor. Good. Okay, number 5. We stayed calm and tried the problem together. We stayed calm and tried the problem together. A, cause. B, avoid. C, solve. D, forget. Okay, what is it? Choose the best word. Okay, good. Kareem, Carlos, Dog. Yep, so you got it. It's solve. We stayed calm and tried to solve the problem together. Okay, we got one more, number 6. Number 6. He worked late every night to the deadline. He worked late every night to the deadline. A, miss. B, delay. C, forget. D, meet. He worked late every night to the deadline. No. No, you guys are getting it wrong. So delay means like put it off, right? But he's working late every night to the deadline. So what does he want to do? So he's working late. So miss it, like if you're working late every night, you want it to accomplish. Yeah, so it's meet the deadline. Right? So you meet the deadline, meaning you want to get it finished. So, yeah, so it might be hard, like meet, you know, oh, nice to meet you, right? So in a way, you know, a deadline has to be finished, right? So let's say, you know, Friday, 5 p.m., it needs to be finished, right? That's the deadline, Friday, 5 p.m. And so you have all week. And so he's working late all week so he can get it done to meet the deadline. So he won't go over, like delay, it's over, miss, over, right? He has to meet the deadline. He has to finish it by the deadline. And so he can't go over, he can't miss it, he can't delay it, he has to finish it, he has to meet the deadline. So it's a little, yeah, so it's not easy, that's for sure. Like, yeah, so I can see how this is difficult, number 6. He worked, because meet, right? And so it's not, if it's finished, right? Maybe you guys like, oh, okay, yeah, finish, you know, by the deadline. We can understand that, but we're using like idioms and phrasal verbs, right? And so meet, like, oh, we say, oh, I met my best friend, or I met an old friend, right? So come face to face, like, oh, how are you? It's been a long time. Or someone new, oh, nice to meet you. My name is Mark, right? And so we're using that same concept with an activity, right? And meet the deadline, meaning you have to accomplish it by that time. You can't delay it. You can't miss it. You have to get it done. Yeah, Seam Dog, to complete your task at the, I wouldn't say exact time, but at the time. Like, you know, a set time, right? You know, your teacher gives you, okay, you have to finish the homework by tomorrow. You have to, you know, there's a deadline, it has to be done, right? If we don't have deadlines, then nothing's going to get finished, right? So you have to have a deadline, you have to have a goal. And so we use like meet the goal. Like you're going to accomplish your goal. I'm going to meet my goal. I'm going to meet the deadline. So you're going to get it done at the required time. So how about this, Seam Dog? To complete your task at the, what did I say? At the required time. Required time, right? So your boss says it has to be done at this time. So at the required time, or you could say at the stated time. Okay, good. All right, so that was our, right, so our review of choose the best word, right? We do this every week, and every live stream at the end of class, on top of the chat, there's a white box. In the white box, there's a sentence. In the sentence, there's a missing word, and you choose the best word for the sentence. I hope you did it. Let's check out the box today on top of the chat, right? We did our idiom. We did our choose the best word. We did our conversation. We did our phrasal verbs, quiz, and worksheets. Yeah. So now we have our quiz on top of the chat. Okay, let's check it out. Here we go. Okay. Are you ready for the quiz? All right, the sentence is, he improved his grades through hard work and, one more time, he improved his grades through hard work and, all right, choose the best word. Is it luck? Is it rest? Is it practice? Is it chance? Does the sentence go like this? He improved his grades through hard work and luck. He improved his grades through hard work and rest. He improved his grades through hard work and practice. He improved his grades through hard work and chance. Luck, rest, practice, chance. Choose the best word. Good luck. Yes, it's practice. Of course. You're here practicing, right? That's how you're going to improve. Through practice. Of course. Not luck, not rest, not chance, but practice. Yes. Okay, good job, everyone. We did it. You did it. Great job. And I will be in the United States. I will be in Los Angeles for about 3 weeks. Yes, I live in Japan. I'm going back to see my family and my friends. And I will be back here in Japan March 13th. I think that's going to be a Friday. So I think we'll have a live stream on the 15th. So our next live stream will be on Sunday like today, but March 15th. So I'm going to take a break for a while. But I still have videos uploaded, scheduled, okay? Not live streaming, but just my normal animation or, pattern vocabulary practice videos. So, yeah, so go to my channel every day, check out my videos, support me so I can support you. Yeah, oh, thanks. Happy Valentine's to you too, Carlos. Thank you. And yeah, I'll be back next month. I will take pictures and let you know what I'm eating, what I'm doing. And please stay in touch with me. And thank you, Katie. I appreciate that. Thank you, Helga. Thank you. So yeah, I'm pretty excited, of course. I've been, this morning I talked to my dad, and my parents are elderly. So my father's 92, my mother's 85. They're still healthy, but they're getting old. So I gotta see them every year. So I try to get back once a year, or about maybe every year and a half. And so last time I was home, it was last year during the summer. So anyways, thank you, everyone. And today's conversation was from my book, 50 Very Short Conversations. Yeah, there's 3 books plus which one is different. Amazon.com. Patreon. Ramulo. Thank you so much, Ramulo. Thank you so much, buddy, for your support there with the super chat. I appreciate that. Thanks so much. Okay. Okay, Helga, I'll be taking pictures and uploading them to my YouTube channel. So come to my YouTube channel every day. Check out my videos. Check out the pictures I will be uploading on my trip. Okay. Cheers, everyone. All right. So I want to say love and peace to you and your family. Smile, be healthy, stay safe, and I will see you in March 15th. Okay. Cheers, everyone. Okay, let's count down and say goodbye together, shall we? Here we go. Let's do it. Let's count down. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. Love and peace to you and your family. Smile, be healthy, stay safe. And I will see you next month. Please don't forget me. Please come to my channel, check out my videos, and I will take pictures of my trip. So, okay, I hope to see you through the comments, okay, on my posts. Okay, thanks so much. Take it easy. Bye, everyone. Thank you.